What's up, guys? It's Roger from OneBroGaming with a new NBA 2K17 video. Today we're going to go ahead and play some My League with the new Houston Rockets roster, that being the acquisition of the all-around superstar Chris Paul. I can't believe Chris Paul is going to the Rockets, but now the Rockets have James Harden and Chris Paul, two very good guards. They lost Lou Will. They lost Patrick Beverly. They lost another guy and then like a first-round pick. But they got Chris Paul, even though his age is not really something, very likable. That is who they got, which is still very good playmaking point guard, especially next to James Harden. So let's go ahead and see if getting Chris Paul will take Houston Rockets to the finals, maybe even win a championship. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple seasons, like 2 to 3 seasons, see how long it would take. I mean, definitely gonna need to do a lot of things in free agency because the roster's not super stacked. Something to work on, but I would do that after this season. So let's go ahead and get the simulation started. First off, let me just check the minutes. And Chris Paul and Harden getting the minutes that they need. Ariza, Anderson, and Capella. Eric Gordon as a 6th man. They got a decent backup center, a decent backup power forward, and then after that it's kind of going down. But I guess they'll work on that. So let's go ahead and get this video started.
Shit. Ho got a hell of a grip. There's never a problem till niggas is ballin' and bitches they all wanna stick. I lickety split in the whip with my niggas, my family, my clique.
Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and start the simulation. I guess for this first season, I will just stop at the halfway point, right before All-Star break, to see who's getting votes, who's not getting votes, how well the team is doing, and things like that. And damn, that's actually an interesting trade, but I'm not going to do it. Let's keep it going. Alright, so now we are at the halfway point, right before the All-Star break. Let's go ahead and take a look at some stats. Let's go ahead and see who made the All-Star teams. Not the teams, but yeah, I guess the All-Star team for the West. And yeah, things like that. I am pretty interested in seeing how many assists James Harden and Chris Paul both have. Is anybody? Oh, James Harden, 23 points. Let's look at team stats. 23.5 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 9.2 assists per game with 1.3 steals. 1.8 turnovers is not bad. Chris Paul, almost 20 points, 6 rebounds, 11.5 assists. 2 playmaking guards like this. There's no way they shouldn't be winning as many games as they are, and they are winning a lot of games. 3.4 steals, and the turnovers are bad, but still, man. Eric Gordon, our 6th man, getting 15.1 points. Capella, almost 9 rebounds and 12 points. Anderson, almost 12 points. And yeah, the rest of the guys, it's kind of fine. Ariza, our starting small forward. We honestly should get another one, but he's still doing pretty good with 9 points per game. Looking at the, award races. Chris Paul and James Harden are both in the running, 3rd and 4th spots for MVP, Rookie of the Year. I don't think we have any like super good rookies. I don't think we have any rookies because our pick was traded to the Lakers. But Lonzo Ball out here doing good for the Lakers. Nobody as our 6th man, which I would assume that Eric Gordon would be on here again, but I guess not. Defensive player, nobody. And most improved, nobody. That's still fine though. We got Chris Paul and James Harden, potential most valuable players for the season. All-Star participants, of course, we got James Harden and Chris Paul right here. That should be it for our team. Dunking, Troy Williams is on the dunking. Damn, okay. Who is this undrafted? Is this did they get a 2nd round pick or something? Troy Williams. Okay, well, he's in the dunk contest. James Harden's in the 3-point contest, and I don't think we have any rookies in here. Nope, no rookies. But still, lots of players doing very well for the team, and of course in the All-Star break, doing a couple things. Let's go ahead and continue the simulation. Do we have any contract extensions? Chris Paul, undecided. He wants to re-sign at the end of the season. That's fine. Ariza wants to renew. Capella wants to test free agency. I'll probably have to bring him back in free agency. Nene, I will bring you back for that 1 year. Him, I will bring you back for 2 years. Actually, that's a lot of money. I'll figure it out when we get there. Let's see, Ariza. I kind of do want Ariza to come back, but I'm gonna wait till the end of the season to see if I'm gonna bring these guys back. Main focus, Chris Paul. Main focus, have enough money to bring back Chris Paul. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the end of the season. And of course, the MVP was not one of my guys. It was Russell Westbrook with 32 points per game, 12.5 rebounds, and 12.5 assists. You can't really get much better than that. So Russell Westbrook MVP, Rookie of the Year, Lonzo Ball with 17.5 points and almost 10 dimes. That's crazy. Sixth man, Jeremy Lin, of course, because they got D'Lo as their starting point guard now. Defensive player, Hassan Whiteside. Most improved is Nikola Jokic, and our coach Mike D'Antoni won the Coach of the Year with our record of 63-19. We are a beast team, guys. Beast team. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Chris Paul makes the first team. Wow, no Harden? No Harden on the second team. Yo, did Harden not make? He didn't make any of them. Okay, so Chris Paul made first team. No Harden out here. I'm surprised to see that. Lonzo Ball made the third team. Defensive, we got Chris Paul making the first team. And that's about it. Chris Paul definitely a good acquisition for the squad. Let's go ahead and go to the playoffs. In the first round, we got the Los Angeles Lakers, which made the playoffs their first season. Shout out to Lonzo Ball. Let's go ahead and simulate game 1. It's a W. Game 2, it's a W. Game 3, the Lakers won. Game 4, W. And game 5, we go ahead and advance to the second round. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. And on the other side, we got the Nuggets and the Warriors. If we beat the Wolves, it's probably going to be us and the Warriors, which we beat 3 out of the 4 times we played them this season. So, ooh, we lose game 1. That's not good. We win. We win. We win. And let's go. Game 5 victory once again against the Warriors. This is where it's going to get intense. And on the other side, Cleveland was beaten by the Wizards. Kind of a shock right there. And then they beat the Celtics to go on with the Raptors to the conference finals. I'm very surprised with how that worked out for them. But let's go ahead and go back to our side on the West and simulate with Simcast. I'm going to do all these games because we could potentially be losing here. They've got a monster squad. Is CP3 enough to help beat this team to take us to the finals? Are we going to win a championship our first season? CP3 definitely could make a huge difference for the Houston Rockets. It's a close game. We've taken the lead. Oh, it's going back to Golden State, and it's back and forth, back and forth. Ah, we lost it. We lost it. Ah, damn it. Steph Curry, 45 points. McGee, 16 rebounds. Simulate the next game. We got to win a couple of these. We beat them 3 out of 4 times throughout the season. How are we not going to win a couple games in the playoffs? And I think this might be our W right here. If they catch... Oh, my God, they're catching up. No, they're not. They're not. GG, it's game. Oh, that was a close one, though. Close game, but Nene, 17 points. Good thing I re-signed him. Anderson, 16. Chris Paul, 14 assists. We barely made it out of this game. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Alright, guys, so now we are at the end of game 3, which KD scored 30 points to go ahead and get the victory for his squad. What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Not the record, but I mean, I guess the record is 2-1 right now. The series is 2-1 right now. That's what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and simulate to game 4. We gotta win here. If we don't, it's pretty much GG. It's a close game, but we can't let them take the lead. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep scoring, Rockets. Let's go. This is ours. This is ours. Good job. Anderson, 26 points. Harden, 11 assists. Chris Paul, 9. But they both got 20-plus points, which is really good for us as well. Simulate to game 5. Series is tied 2-2. yo, if we can't beat them, I'm gonna be really depressed. Like, we went so far, it's season 1. If we can just do this huge jump to the finals in one season, that'd be crazy. Come on, Rockets, you can't let it slip away. They're letting it slip away. They're letting it slip away, and we lose. Now going to game 6. We could be eliminated right here. I'm hoping we're not, but we could be. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to the second half. And we are winning so far. Decent lead. They're not catching up. Keep it going. Let's force a game 7. Force a game 7. Yes, forcing a game 7, beating them by 20 points. James Harden, 34 points. I guess he couldn't throw that many dimes because he was too busy scoring those 34 points. But Chris Paul, 22 and 13 with 5 steals. Now it is time for game 7. If we win, I'm pretty sure we can beat the Washington Wizards easily and win this championship in game 1. Simulate with Simcast. Please beat the Warriors just one more time. We just need one more victory. Come on. It's a close game. Keep it close. Take the lead. Go all the way. Take the lead. Come on, Rockets. Come on, Rockets. Yo, in the comments down below, did you guys think the Rockets were going to go this far in the first season? I'm going to slow it down. In the first season to go and face the Warriors in the conference finals. It's a close game. It's going back and forth. Who's going to win? No. Oh, overtime. Overtime, okay. We're not scoring in overtime. Why are we not scoring in overtime? We lost. We lost in overtime. We forced overtime, but we took the L. Damn it, we scored 2 points in overtime. I'm really sad about that. Gordon balled out. Harden triple-double. But I guess Curry, Durant, and Thompson were just too much for us. Maybe next season, guys, and the Warriors are just probably going to almost sweep the Wizards. KD, of course, wins his finals MVP again. I really thought we were going to win a championship this first season. Now, let's go ahead and go to the offseason and see how we can improve the squad. Alright, guys, we are now at the end of free agency. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the player progression with this new squad. We didn't get Paul George, but we got 2 superstars added alongside CP3 and James Harden. One of them signed for a max contract, which we had enough to sign him. The other one, I guess, saw what the roster was looking like, took a huge pay cut, and now he's on the team. We got James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and then Clint Capella as a backup. We got Eric Gordon as a backup. But I mean, we pretty much got our starting 5 right here. We got the 1, the 2, the 3, and then Cousins is the 5, but I'll probably either put Capella or just leave Anderson at the 4. But the squad is lit. If we don't win a championship with this team, 2K is broken. So let's go ahead and go ahead and start the simulation, and I'll probably just stop it at the halftime. Halfway break, the All-Star break, guys. That's where I'll stop it. Alright, guys, so we're at the point of the All-Star break. Our record is 44 and 14. We're first in the conference, first in the division. Let's go ahead and see what our statistics are looking like. James Harden, 22 points per game, 8.9 assists per game with 7.9 rebounds. DeMarcus Cousins, 2.2 blocks, 1.2 steals, 10 rebounds, 18 points. Chris Paul, 16 points, 9.8 assists. And then Carmelo, 16.5 points. These 4 guys right here are making all the difference for the squad, and I think that's why we're winning a championship this year. I'm pretty sure. And then as for award races, LeBron's 1, but we got James Harden, Chris Paul at the 2 and 3, and then DeMarcus Cousins at the 5. 3 potential guys on our team could be an MVP by the end of the season. Rookie of the year, we don't have any. 6th man, we don't have anybody on here. Defensive player, nobody's on here. And most improved, nobody's on here. But still, 3 guys that could be potential MVPs at the end of the season. Let's go ahead and actually check one more thing. James Harden, number 1. DeMarcus Cousins. And Lonzo Ball's on there. So is Chris Paul. Dunking, nobody. 3-point, nobody. But I mean, we got our all-stars on here besides Carmelo. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season and see how we do in the playoffs. And the MVP is James Harden. Of course, he gets the MVP with 24 points, 8.3 rebounds, 8.9 assists, 1.5 steals, a couple blocks, but shooting very well from the three-point line. James Harden, our most valuable player. Rookie of the Year, Michael Porter Jr. Jeremy Lin wins Sixth Man again. Defensive players, Draymond Green, John Henson, Most Improved, and we signed Steve Kerr in the offseason, last offseason, to be our head coach. He got Coach of the Year. Let's go ahead and see who's on the All-NBA teams. James Harden, of course, being the MVP. He's on the first team, which he didn't make at all at any teams last year, which is crazy. Second team, Lonzo Ball's on second team. And third team, we got DeMarcus Cousins, no Chris Paul. Defensive, we got Chris Paul right here in the first team. And I believe that's it. We don't have rookies. Let's go ahead and go to the playoffs, which I'm hoping we finally win a championship here. This will probably be the last season I do, because the first one was the legit squad, made it to the finals. Now I built this team. Let's see if we can win the championship. Not the finals, the conference finals, but still. Simulate game. Yo, if we lose a game to Pelicans when they're the 8th seed, oh, we lost the game. Don't tell me they're gonna come back. There we go. Advance. Another game 5 in the first round. Simulate everybody else. We got Warriors on the other end once again. They're the 7th seed though. That's crazy. Simulate game. Simulate game. Simulate game. No sweeps, but game 5 again. There we go. Game 5. And the Warriors got swept by Dallas. Who does Dallas have? How can I check this? Oh, I gotta simulate everything first. Here we go. Dallas has Dennis Smith Jr., Seth Curry, Harrison Barnes, Bamba, Noel, Dirk off the bench. I mean, it's a good squad, but it's not. Did the Warriors lose KD? I don't know what happened. Let's go ahead and simulate these conference finals. I think we're finally gonna win a championship this year, guys. Simulate game. Simulate game. Oh, tied 1-1. And game 5 victory once again. We've had pure game 5 victories. We're in the finals. Time to win a championship. Washington made it to the finals once again. Simulate game 1. Simulate with Simcast. Let's start doing some Simcast games. And oh, are the Wizards gonna beat us? Or we're gonna win in game 5 again? How much you guys want to bet? Oh, and we won. We were about to win and we lost by 1 point. Good job to whoever scored that last shot. Simulate the next game. Fast forward a little bit to the second half, and we're taking a pretty dominant lead. I want to go ahead and finish the simulation, in which we only win by 2. That was definitely a nail biter. Going back to the calendar, we are up 2-1. Simulate the next game. This is game 4. We could go up 3-1, or it could be tied 2-2. What's going to happen? Dominant. We're too good right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the simulation. We win by 14 points. James Harden double-double. DeMarcus Cousins double-double. Where is Chris Paul? He's not doing much this game, which is crazy, but okay. Simulate to this next game, and this could be the potential clincher, giving us our championship. I'm gonna go ahead and load up towards like the last couple minutes of the game so we can go ahead and get this championship awarded to the Houston Rockets. And I mean, I'm not saying that this is something that would happen, but I mean, you guys never know. The next season, they'll probably have some cap space. Actually, this offseason, they could probably clear up some cap space and get Paul George. It's a lot easier to do in real life than in 2K, so that's why I didn't do that. I just played the first season with the squad that they would have due to that the Chris Paul trade. But I mean, next offseason, they could clear up some cap space, sign up a big free agent, and then maybe, like how it happened here, Carmelo signed for low, like $4 million, because he wanted a championship. That's something that could potentially happen. But let's go ahead and win this championship for James Harden, because I think he's such a beast, guys, and he will definitely get 1 or 2 championships by the time he retires. Especially if he's going to have Chris Paul on his team,
16 seconds left in the fourth,
because it's just dominant team. Give that back to Harden. Oh, look at that slam dunk. That's how you end the finals, James. That's how you end the finals. But let's go ahead and let the clock run out now. Let the clock run out. Chris Paul triple-double with 12 rebounds. That's really good right there. And it's a GG. Houston Rockets win a championship. We got Carmelo, we got DeMarcus, we got CP3, we got James Harden. This is honestly a super team right here. 2018 NBA championship. This could be happening. Not so much the players we acquired, but having two amazing point guards. Guards, I guess, in James Harden and Chris Paul. They will make their team better. Regardless of who's on that team, they will make that team better. And it could lead to a championship. You guys never know.
What a reward.
Let's go ahead and see the awards ceremony, which should be happening within like the next couple seconds. Hopefully I can edit this video quickly at work and upload it for you guys. And where's the award? Where's the award? There we go. Okay, now it's showing the crowd. There it is. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. DeMarcus Cousins won the Finals MVP. Not James Harden, not Chris Paul, not Carmelo, but DeMarcus Cousins. That's a surprise. Definitely played really good though, I guess. 31 points. CP3 had a triple-double. Let's go ahead and end this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want more videos like these, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what kind of scenarios you guys want to see. Someone being traded to a certain team, someone being in their prime on a certain team, anything. Comments down below, let me know what you guys want to see. But the Houston Rockets have won the championship with DeMarcus Cousins as our Finals MVP. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Everyone take care and deuces.